The more you try to get a guy to like you, the less he will like you. A guy has to like you for who you are authentically, not for who you try to be to try to get him to want you. Look, who you are is probably messy, imperfect, and unpredictable, and that's true of most women. And there's one thing I know you know, and that is that you try to hide your imperfect self. You don't really want to be seen because you're afraid of it. You're afraid that this authenticity, this messy, imperfect you will actually be seen, and then they'll run the other way. But let me tell you a little secret. The men who are capable of real devotion to a woman, think Ryan Gosling in The Notebook type of devotion, they actually want your real, authentic, messy self. They want your imperfect self. Why? Because it's trustworthy. They can trust that. Now, I'm not talking about you being an abusive prick here. I'm not talking about you throwing your emotional diarrhea at his face. No, I'm talking about the parts of you that you hide away because you think they're not going to get you what you want with men. When you play that game just to get men to give you what you really want or what you think you want, good, trustworthy, devoted men will feel that. But you know what types of men cannot stand your messy, imperfect self? Let me tell you who. The narcissists and the love bombers. They are shells of humans. And what those types of men want is a woman who enhances their image. This perfectly curated image of themselves because they actually have no substance deep down inside. They want you to fulfill their fantasy of who they want to be, not of who they really are. And is that what you want? Do you want to be someone else's tool for their own little fantasy image of themselves? I mean, is that all you really are? A tool? But look, those narcissists and love bombers, you can trust one thing about those men. They have no sense of positive identity. So just take this as a warning. You want the good men who are capable of devotion to appreciate the real, vulnerable you, the messy you, the imperfect you. And as my husband rightfully said, men do not fall in love with perfect women.